Something definitely happened to you, didn't it? At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
Well, let's just leave that fun for later.
I-
And finish this opening act.
Hold up.
You're gonna make Mikey wait another week, Nagito.
Don't do this.
You said opening act again!
Please hold on. We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal.
Butthole.
But he's completely shut up.
Maybe it's because he forced.
You anymore.
Okay, I'm done. Damn!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Since the beginning?
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor. From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct? Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
I see. The contact elevator was broken.
As I
They're hamsters.
killer tampered
Well,
with
there was
the
also the
house
fucking
control,
doorways
which
in
shut
the
down
fucking octagon.
Yeah, you're right. True. Oh yeah, because the
stopped elevator
What he
should have
did.
been facing the
Yeah.
Grape House side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing, which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Are you serious? And here I thought it's already been decided.
You got the teleportation device from Nagito.
Oh, he's got the fucking wolfhound earring, doesn't he?
Yeah, dude, you got the wolfhound. You just teleported.
The
You say that all
hellhound
the time.
earring. What's wrong? When something is obviously wrong, that's a contradiction is born. There's no such thing as a contradiction that can't be overcome. Yay.
Farce.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time,
Uh-huh.
that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
or if there was a secret passageway.
There we go.
Oh, there you
How
go.
much longer do you plan to lecture me? Why don't we stop this already?
Okay.
No, 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 no,
That elevator
no,
was
no.
the only means
Alright,
of travel
bud.
between the two houses.
No.
No, that's wrong.
There was a passageway that because you somehow didn't shoot yourself in the head, and Nagito,
Without the elevator.
the ultimate lucky boy, could use.
Such a method does not exist.
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
Just ask him.
I know. Hi.
He's got his sassy face on. Better watch out.
Nagito, you should know.
Huh? What are you talking about?
All right, I know you're not this dumb.
Really dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right?
Nagito, why are you here?
Because I showed up.
There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House. Isn't that right?
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show off. But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House. After I opened the door and went down, surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma Archive, which is on the third floor of Grape House.
Meaning the third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
Plus, once
good
you
job.
enter the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
What?
Alright.
No, God, he's breaking out his jutsus.
However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
There's
What?
no way-
How'd you not know it wasn't there? Right fucking there.
An illusion you fabricated from your
They literally explained it in the, like, Monica explained that. Like, hey, there's a dead room there.
I know, yeah.
Everyone knew! Everyone talked about it! You were there!
value your life. You should stop with your scrutiny.
There's no way I can stop.
What? Pig? You say? Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Alright, Hulk,
What
calm
are you
down.
gonna do? Kill me, buddy? Huh? How you gonna kill me? Yeah.
If just come over and start chewing your neck.
What?
What are we yelling about again? Oh yeah, the
Turbid
that room.
box doesn't exist. You could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole.
Oh, God.
Remember how frail I say!
Organize your arguments better.
Illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
His argument is exhausting. Just listening makes me tired. I need to skillfully cut back his words so he doesn't
Even if
outspace
the
me.
turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes.
Can you use like a bigger sword? Is that how that works? Or
I gotta, like, shoot directionally, but it always goes through the middle.
yeah, okay.
So you can see why I'm like, I can't get it to do it. Sorry, exhausting. Just listening makes me tired. Okay. It says I need to use the 4 Dark Devas. Wait, what? Am I too far? Do-do-do-do-do.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes.
I don't know how I'm supposed to shoot these,
Spacious wormhole.
cut these things in an efficient manner when they're nowhere near.
Illusion.
I can't shoot any of them at the same time.
Deities?
That makes sense.
Yeah, but his argument's exhausting. Do you know that?
I noticed.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Just gotta-
Push him back.
When he says Maelstrom or Blind Confusion hit the statement with wire, but usually I have to push them back more and I can't hit his shit.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed.
There you go.
Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
There you go.
Yeah.
Wait, that doesn't work. You were like further to the left.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Do you have to get him fully over?
Yeah.
Alright, that's it. I'm calling the devs.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
No, what is he doing now? What the fuck is this?
She ran a cut.
I ran out of cuts.
Option.
swear you could change the difficulty setting. I just need to be better.
Doesn't exist. You could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole.
Oh, there you go. You're doing it.
Frail, I say.
There you go.
You gotta believe in hope.
Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
There you go. You did it.
Woo. Okay.
I already proved a secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur!
Do you just call me a fucking cur?
In the maelstrom of blind
Take a wire.
Allow me to cut through those words. The wire used to string up Nekomaru's body, the hammer that looked like the weapon, and the chain on the door in the tower. Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
The only place I can think of is the Octagon. There were various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the Octagon.
Sleeping in his hand.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
Oh, they're both sleeping in his hands.
It seems this is the end. Normally, we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case. But there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act. So I'm going to end this right now.
Hey, what are you...
First of all, by messing with all the clocks in the building,
That's funny.
tried to lure only
That is so
the
funny.
elevator was probably broken by that point.
I'm the main character now.
Maru wasn't able to go.
I mean, if this is Makoto, yes, he is.
Supposed to be the meetup point. So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the two towers were the exact same place. Also, the button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, so he was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower. But surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties, but even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded. They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
And without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay?
Don't interrupt my comic book reading, please. No one interrupts Hajime.
Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru, so by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting it.
Hold on! You... What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
That's why he's offended. Oh, Gundam.
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me! Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
Them be fighting words, apparently.
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
Fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
Like,
You don't understand.
It appears I cannot finish just yet.
What?
Okay.
You still gotta get off. You got a cough to get off.
Like, are you about to turn Super Saiyan? Are you gonna go full DQ Blizzard on us?
I cannot finish just yet. I cannot finish!
You might want to consult a doctor, bro. Put in a better video.
What do you intend to do?
It's obvious! I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions!
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
Just as I thought. Truly frail. Succumbing so easily to this simple argument. It was just a mere illusion. If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitations.
Alright, take a hammer.
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
Oh, the hamsters. The hamsters could have got behind them, huh? They're tiny.
However, I cannot say.
Yeah, and they had earlier, he was showing off to Sonya that, and he got his hamsters to open the door for her. So, they know.
They know how to press buttons. They're evolving.
Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat.
Side note, it's super adorable. I have 2 cat feeders for my cats, and the one will keep on pressing the button, and the buttons are locked up, but it'll talk to him, and it'll like, buttons locked, buttons locked. He keeps on hitting it, thinking he's gonna get food. It's so cute.
First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
Guess you really don't want to admit it. Then, just as you requested, I will provide an argument that will leave you no choice but to be persuaded.
Oh, here we go. Panic talk action.
I won't let you!
I am panicking.
For the Tanaka Empire!
I think they all have different shields.
Crushed as David prophesies! I
Yeah,
won't let you!
shields.
Yeah, I like how they have different ones. They make unique for each one. Like I remember Recon having like those bandages.
Mm-hmm.
Cadaver!
Show me the cadaver!
Alright.
I won't let you!
Yeah, it's over there.
For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither!
Man, can you say anything else?
Crushed
Hey, by the way, is this for the Tanaka Empire?
Empire!
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! It's Nekomaru's.
For the 4 Dark
The
Devas.
4 Dark Devas.
This is the end!
The babies. The babies pushed them.
Honestly, I'm more worried about what's gonna happen to the hamsters during the execution.
You should
I know, right?
I'm like, uh-oh.
As long as you have the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
The power of the hamsters.
Oh?
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
Of course that'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundams. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
Emissary of evil, in accordance with ancient contract, the time has come to lend me your aid. Pierce through Supernova Silver Fox Sandy. Ah, it pressed the button. Truly, this is a skyline levitation art of the demon mouse. Soon the door of destiny shall open.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue,
We don't talk about that.
Yeah, come on, man.
one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right?
Yes, he did.
Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible to secretly get one of them behind Megamaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
How about it, Gundam?
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are. I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell. Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere. Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road.
Oh, okay.
Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own two hands.
Everything has to be a little theatrical with Gundam.
He's just being a good sport.
Okay, I get to make the comic now.
So still got alright, so we still gotta explain it all after Nagito did, but okay.
Okay, what do we need? Who set the lounge's clock's alarm? Okay, well, we might as well start with it. I woke up at Who's Lounge since early morning. It was Fuyuhiko can't sleep, so he was in there. What time did Fuyuhiko see Nekomaru? I'm sure that's... Well, we got meet up because of lounge clock, so let's find that. Nekomaru's weaknesses, the button. I like how not Nagi, oh my god, he looks like a friggin' skeleton there. The wire wrapped around Nekomaru's feet. The killer destroyed after leaving the tower. Wait. The killer destroyed what after leaving the tower?
The
chain.
The button. He destroyed the button.
Oh yeah, then we don't have that image yet. Oh, what was the fake weapon left at the tower? We don't have the hammer either. Who gathered at the lounge? That would be these guys. Okay, why did Nekomaru fall? We don't have that yet. Who heard the rumbling noises? So,
would that be?
That would be me. Yeah. Okay, so now what do we have? Okay, well we killed
5:30 would be the time.
Nekomaru fall, dangling in midair. We don't need that because that's clearly a bad image. With fake weapon, don't have that yet.
Broken button.
Yeah, the broken button we could put on there. The clock was coming to wrap around Nekomaru's feet. Nekomaru's weakness is... What time did Fuyuhiko see Nekomaru?
That's alarm set.
Yeah, alarm set. Time did Fuyuhiko see Nekomaru?
The hammer is 5 o'clock.
It's 5 a.m. right now.
So that one be there.
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what's this one again? Who set the lounge's clock?
There he goes. I think it'd be 5. It'd be that clock, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think it. Well, it says who.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah,
weird.
Yeah, that's weird. Weird word.
Hey, there's his weakness.
Oh, a little hamster. Okay. I wrapped around Nekomaru.
They show the hamsters on him, and they don't want to show who it is.
Oh, no, this doesn't fit into here. I think one more time.
You should that's the image right above it.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even notice that. There's a huge hammer. Fake weapon left at the tower. Last stock. Okay. Wire wrapped around Nekomaru's feet. Yeah, it would have been loop around the doorknob. Okay. Left. Why did Nekomaru fall? The doorknob fell. Yeah.
Aha.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Okay.
Let's first go over the many tricks the killer prepared before they committed the crime.
Yeah, he was definitely a crafty one, that's for sure.
They destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House.
I guess starvation is a good motivator.
Yeah.
Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours.
It'd actually be really sad if he said he did it because his hamsters were hungry.
Well, he said they
They could, but it would have been more sad if that was what it was.
I can't remember what his reasoning was.
We'll find out, I'm sure.
I want to say it was something like I didn't want everybody else to get hurt, and he wasn't a real boy in the first place kind of thing.
Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House Lounge and set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m. After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand. They obtained these tools from the Octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final dead room.
I like to think that the hamsters were like, look at the gun, like, nope, you're good. Go ahead, you can shoot now.
This means the killer discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else. That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building. On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Grape Tower for a specific reason. There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m., but by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Tai Chi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that.
Why is he walking like that?
Because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Grape Tower. So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower. But the killer was waiting for him there.
Why'd they draw us hamsters like that?
So the day was of destruction.
With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night button on Nekomaru's neck.
With the power of hamsters.
This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile. From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon. First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob.
They're really making like a dark thing, man.
After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building structure that they used to kill Nekomaru.
Is this true, Russell?
Yeah, maybe.
Then, they
Dun
used
dun
the
ding.
octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending. And Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair.
What's it still going? Oh.
The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful.
Don't fall for this.
Camera on the floor to look like the weapon
Flonk.
wrapped a chain around the back door. This
Oh,
was
it's
done to make
Clonk.
us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this,
Step,
the
step.
killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage.
Yeah.
Their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out.
Did it though?
The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well,
Fucking Kazuichi looks like a zombie.
Yeah. They haven't eaten for a while, man.
to avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob. But because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking. Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact,
It almost looks like they were in bed together with that image.
The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko. Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room.
Kazuichi looks evil there.
Yeah, he looks like he's trying to tempt him like, hey, little boy, you want to sign a contract?
Oh my god, he looks like he's the killer.
Yeah,
My
dude.
plan worked.
Yeah, Gundam looks less evil there than Kazuichi does. Like,
He's like some sort of fucking gremlin.
They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge. That someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
Yeah, you got me.
No.
Why think I'm that
What kind of
face?
face is that?
Yeah, I mean,
He's so cute there, though.
I thought he would have been like more like fiendish there.
Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And come join me again. Bye!